Hello, it's Tuesday, September 13th. I'm John Evans, and you're on Small Town Network.
Yeah, and I'm Scott Wilk, and you're watching Community News.
Yeah, coming up, we've got a brand new school reporter. We've got the weather. We've got all sorts of events, and we have birthdays. But first, we have a
little
story.
somber story out of Rockwood. Want to send our condolences and our prayers out to the Stinnett family. The Rockwood Police Department had a loss this week. Chief Bill Stinnett passed away on Thursday morning at home. He had been serving in law enforcement for over 37 years. He was a devoted husband, father, and public servant. But our thoughts and prayers go out to the Stinnett family and the Rockwood Police Department. A very sad week for them last week. So we're praying for you guys, and we're praying for the Stinnett family. So, but that heads us into our usual topic, which is Things to Do, brought to you by Evans Financial.
Yeah, Evans Financial, that's me, right across the street from what's left of our park in the gazebo there on Front Street. And phone number, of course, 865-354-1337. Stop in and see me. And as we always say, you're getting your statements every time, every quarter, every time you make a change. You're getting something on your finances. So when you look at that, if the name on there as your agent, if it doesn't, instill in you a feeling of confidence or somebody that you really care to talk to, hey, stop in and see me. At least let's go over it, give you a little bit of different perspective on what you're doing. Mike can make some changes. Mike can help you. And anyway, we'll just have a good conversation. You may stop in and see me. And right here in Rockwood.
Yeah, and there's his numbers on the screen, or you can contact us through the Small Town Network. But here's our Bluegrass Jammin'.
Bluegrass Jammin', same place there at the Bradbury Community Club, and it's 6 to 10. $2 to get in, but they do have snacks and food available for purchase. And as always, call Marie at 865-458-3703.
Yeah, and then as always, our Food Truck Wednesdays tomorrow.
Food Truck Wednesdays, that's tomorrow, and it's the cookie truck.
Yeah,
so
look at that.
Harriman Goodage Cookie Truck is going to be there in Harriman from 11 a.m. to 2. So stop in Harriman and get you a cookie if you're over that way.
Yeah, and then all kinds of fall farmers markets.
Plenty of them. And this one's at the Square at Fairfield Glade, if I can pronounce it. Mm-hmm. And that's 8 a.m. to 1 on the 14th.
Yeah, so go check them out. Here's a cool one in Harriman.
Historic Harriman Hospital. They're going to have a slash and seek and check in at 6:30. Movie, dinner, hide and seek. That sounds like a heck of a lot of fun. I'd love to do that. I don't know that I can get over and do that, but that sounds like it would be really a lot of fun.
And they got a lot of things going on. I saw that they booked a movie shoot for there at the old Harriman.
That's it would be a great set.
Yeah, so again, a perfect example of a building that sat there useless for a long time.
Yeah.
And now it's being put to good use. So definitely go out and see the slash and seek there at 6:30. Go to RoanTourism.com for more. And here's Lunch on the Lawn.
Lunch on the Lawn. Cumberland County Habitat for Humanity is having Lunch on the Lawn from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that's at the courthouse lawn. They're going to have over 50 vendors, live music, food, crafts, and more. And check it out on Facebook.
Yeah, and on this date in history,
the U.S. Constitution was signed by delegates at the Philadelphia Convention, and this is known as Constitution Day. So if you just think about that was in 1787. How smart those guys were to anticipate problems we're going to have, and people like to say it's a living document and there should be changes. You only say that it's a living document when you're wanting to do something that the Constitution doesn't allow.
Yeah.
And I think they did a really good job, amazing job of anticipating problems in the future, and we got a solution for them, and in that one document.
A document from, again, 1787 that still really, luckily, has handled a lot lot of stuff that's hit us here recently.
I mean, obviously we've had to have some amendments to it, and they were all processes. They put that process in place, so it would have to be well thought out, and it would have to be, ratified by a majority of the states, and even I forget the actual number. Somebody correct us, but not even just a majority of the states, but everybody has to be involved. So a majority can't run over a small group.
Built-in checks and balances. I mean,
amazing. You know, somebody, and we're off topic here a bit, but somebody mentioned not long ago about who would you go back and have lunch with or dinner with. I think Thomas Jefferson,
John Adams, all of those guys. I mean,
it'd be fascinating to talk. How
smart people, man. Like just smart people. They had way less than what we have today, and they did so much with it. But here's another significant date on the 17th.
The Battle of Antietam, also the Battle of Sharpsburg, bloodiest day in the Civil War. 22,000 dead or wounded or missing. And it's the first battle on Union soil between Lee's army and McClellan's army, and just horrific time and a horrific day.
Yeah, again, and battling for freedom, really. But a significant day, and as always, back here in Kingston.
Yeah, a stage show at the Bradbury, and that's at 3343 Buttermilk Road in Kingston, 7 to 10. $3 to get in this time, and you can call that same number at 865-458-3703. You can be on the stage, or you can jam it around, or just come and listen.
Gotta be cool. And here again, a bunch of fall farmers markets.
And this one's in Morgan County. Yeah, it's up in Wartburg, and it's at the Morgan County Visitor Center in Wartburg, and it's going to run Friday from 3 to 6 and Saturday from 9 to 12. And it's going to be local produce, and so you go to Facebook and you can get more information about that.
Yeah, tons of info about that. And here's in Knoxville, the fall flea market.
They're having a fall flea market at the Expo Center, and that's a huge space. So, I mean, if you're really into that kind of stuff, you might get up there and see something, but it's on Friday, the 2 to 6, and Saturday it's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday it's 10 a.m. to 4. And once again, you can go to Facebook and get more information on that.
Yeah, and from out a little east of us to a little south of us, right down 58 there.
58 Community Festival from 11 to 6, and that's Mount Canaan Lot, and that's 4801 Tennessee Highway 58 in Chattanooga. I don't think it's all the way down to Chattanooga, is it?
No, I think it's north of there, but still only like an hour drive from here, but a lot of fun, tons of...
They're going to have food vendors, kids zone, train rides, music, and more.
Yeah, so go check that out down there, and go check out all the good stuff down on Highway 58. Not a far drive, you just go from Kingston straight down 58 and you're there, but here's one in Crossville.
At Fairfield Glade, that's a music festival at 100 Stonehenge Drive in Crossville. Tickets are $15 to get in. If you go now and get them.
Yeah.
If you wait to get them at the gate, they're $20, and they're going to have food, music, and more. And it supports scholarship programs locally. Yeah,
and here's another cool event: the Fall Farm Tractor Show.
Yeah, that's at Stone Memorial High School. And if you haven't been to Stone Memorial, that's a beautiful school.
Yeah, it looks cool.
But they're going to have a car, tractor, and truck show, bounce houses, animal exhibits, food vendors, and other games. So go to
all events in that cool site. They have all kinds of events on there, but very cool and very fall feely. It's nice to finally have fall here, and then we got a couple runs coming up this week.
Now, as much as daunting as a 5 or a 10K run might sound, the next one's worse. But Homestead Tower Association is having a 5K and a 10K apple walk and run. Now, their Apple Festival, I think, is next week, but it's at the same place.
Yeah.
Cumberland Mountain State Park, Crossville, Tennessee. $20 for adults, $10 for kids. You register at 8, you start at 9, and all proceeds go to that Homestead Tower Association.
Yeah, so tons of extra information on Facebook about that one. Now here's the one that is not
this is a monster.
Wow.
Barkley Fall Classic at Flat
50
Fork Road.
kilometers.
50K.
And it's not even on flat road.
No, climbs and descents through mountain trails on brushy mountains. And look at that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine 50 kilometers of that? And
that looks like me for half my life.
I don't know what all he's carrying with him, man, but I mean, it ain't just him. He's carrying the load.
Yeah. But yeah, contact them at that email address if you'd like to.
If you are masochistic.
Yeah. And the cool thing about that is they do not allow GPSs. They do not release the trail track until the day of the event. You can even get banned from the event if you bring a GPS. So this is for some true hikers. But check that out. That looks like a good time.
There used to be one at Frozen Head. There was a trail, and there were laps, and it was so rough. And I don't know if they still do it or not, but very rarely did somebody finish it.
Oh.
And what they had was they had books placed in different areas, and you just had to go. And they didn't. It was so far out that they didn't even have observers. But what you had to do every time you
Sign
did a lap,
the book?
no, you had to tear a page out of the book and bring it in and turn in your pages, and then you do another lap and you come in.
My thing is, how did they ever find the books again? Like, who goes out there and like?
That was part of it. Well, I don't know, but there's some wicked stuff out there, and that looks like a really good one. But
yeah, that's if you go to that, you got to send us some pictures.
Yeah, if you even consider
for real.
That, yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, but that looks like an awesome event. I don't know that I'm good enough to be hiking it there like that.
I could do 50K on flat.
But here's our Kingston Lakeside Market.
Kingston Lakeside Farmers Market is every Saturday, and it's still going on 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and that's 203 South Kentucky Street. And this, once again, has local farmers, local produce.
Great location.
Yeah, Kingston, lakesidemarket.com, or catch them on Facebook for more info.
And here's a pumpkin festival with Charlie Brown and Snoopy.
Yeah, it's their second annual Great Pumpkin Festival, and it's in Putnam County Fairgrounds, Saturday 10 a.m. to 7, Sunday 10 a.m. to 4. Charlie Brown and Snoopy will be there.
Yeah.
They got a pumpkin patch, 100 vendors, food, and
pumpkin painting. Yeah. All kinds of stuff. I see funnel cakes, caramel apples, helicopter rides. I mean, that looks like a good time.
Yeah.
So go check that out. And again, if you go to that, send us. If you go to any of these events, send us pictures because it looks like some good stuff. And finally into the fall. And
if you go to those things and you see a vendor that you particularly like, snag those cards and bring them to me, and we'll contact them, see if we can't get them in our event.
Yeah, because we have a festival coming up that we'll talk about.
We'll talk about it in a bit
later. Yeah, but now that heads us into our local school news, which is brought to you by The Shop.
The Shop is right on the corner of Rockwood Street and Front Street at 205 West Rockwood Street, right around the corner from me.
Yeah.
And we got several ladies working in there. We got Hair by Amber.
Yeah, there's her number.
We've got Evelyn DeRossett.
And her number.
And Larissa Henderson.
Yeah. But yeah, they're really great location.
And they're really into promoting local businesses and local things, so help promote them as well. Get in there and see them. And now, ladies, look at these prices. Seriously. You're not going to beat those anywhere. I don't know what you're paying when you go to a place, but I bet you it's more than that.
Yeah.
And the ladies are really good. You ought to see some of the ladies come out of there for weddings and proms and stuff. The way you
even the guys and kids, $15 for men, $12 for kids, and then look at all the chemical stuff. That's the expensive stuff usually.
Yeah.
And those are great rates. Really appreciate the shop. Go see them. They're right across from Wild Production Studios, right kind of next to Live and Let Live, and right around the corner from John at Evans Financial. But we appreciate them sponsoring the local school segment. And here again, we were talking about it earlier, we're almost halfway through this first semester.
Oh, man.
Gosh, where is it going? You got fall break coming up October 10th through 14th. But wow, and if you need a copy of these, don't forget to email us and I'll send you a PDF. And then there's the second semester if you can think that far ahead, all the days off and stuff like that. And then here's the in-service days and development days. But here is this week 4 scores from the football.
Yeah, Kingston over Rockwood, sad day for Rockwood.
Yeah.
Sail Creek over Hammond, 37-28, and Tellico Plains puts it on Midway, 40-0.
Yeah.
Lord.
And here's this upcoming week. That one there, the golf was yesterday. Yep. We didn't tape yesterday, but they were yesterday. And then today is soccer.
Soccer away at McMinn Central at 6:30.
Yeah, and then here's coming up tomorrow.
And we have golf, Loudon, I guess that's here, and soccer, Olive Springs here on the 15th.
Yeah, and then football Friday.
Football Friday, we got Monterey away.
Yeah. So again, if you're just joining us and you're one of our new followers, thank you for following. Don't forget to like and follow our page. We always forget to say it. But we are now a part of the Rockwood High School curriculum. Mrs. Clement's journalism class now sends us weekly reports of what's going on in Rockwood. And so this week we have Miss Madison Frost. So here's Madison.
Hi, I'm Madison Frost, and this week at Rockwood High School, soccer plays at McMinn Central on Tuesday and a home game against Oliver Springs on Thursday. Football plays away at Monterey on Friday. Students, please go online and complete the free and reduced lunch form. Benefits expire on Thursday for many of you. Homecoming week is next week. RHS is preparing to have a great 2022 homecoming. Mr. Williams has emailed all the homecoming sign-up sheets, so students are signing up to get ready. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. So again, thanks to Miss Clements, her journalism class. Great job, Madison Frost. Thank you for those reports. Going to be great. We're going to see a different student every week. So very excited about that, and they're doing a great job. Those students work so hard. They also developed the yearbook for Rockwood High School, so really excited about Mrs. Clements' class being on board, and we appreciate Rockwood High School. Speaking of Rockwood High School, one of our sponsors that we'll talk more about later, if you're a Rockwood Middle School and high school football player or cheerleader, don't forget after the home games, go to our sponsor Goodfellas, and you can get a free personal pizza after the home games. So make that your tailgate or post-party game location over there at Goodfellas in what we like to call the Shape Up Plaza. Here again, there's your football schedule for the Harriman City League. This week, home at Spring City. Don't forget, you can get those Rome County High School band discount cards. All kinds of local businesses on there. They're just $10. Support them because that helps the team, and it also helps those sponsors. Again, here is the Tennessee Valley Athletic Association, the football and cheerleading schedule for the entire season. And don't forget, if you need copies of that, give us a message, email there. And don't forget, get those Rockwood Ram cards, $20, and it helps the team. That is not even half of that coupon card, but very, very awesome. And again, we appreciate Rockwood High School and everything they're doing. And if you want to get your high school or your school involved, hey, just shoot us an email. We would love to get your school involved too. And they can send videos, and it just helps the community know what's going on. That's the whole point of this whole show. So thank you for that. Now that heads us into weather, which is brought to you by Shape Up.
Shape Up, a great little workout place and gym over there in the Shape Up Shopping Center, we're calling it now.
Yeah.
And man, I'm telling you, they got a little bit of everything, and they got areas for you to do aerobics. They have classes for that. They have a huge schedule of classes. They have packages for you to sign up, free weights, aerobic equipment. They got treadmills and ellipticals, everything you're going to need. The great thing on the signing up, though, if you are a little old, let me talk about this.
Yeah.
They got 2 new classes. They got to have a dance cardio class at 10 a.m. on Tuesday and a 5:30 toning class.
Yeah, every Tuesday, check that out. So that's awesome. But yeah.
And once again, if you are an older person, you're on a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare supplement, call Ken or Mary. There's the phone number. It's a good chance you could sign up for free.
Yeah, so again, always thank our sponsors, Ken and Mary March over there at Shape Up. Go see them. There's no reason not to get in shape. We appreciate them sponsoring weather. They've been sponsors for weather since we've started.
Yeah.
Gotta thank WVLT Channel 8. Without them, it would be a lot harder. I'm not a meteorologist, and I do not want to play one on TV. And a special thanks to Heather Haley and all the weather crew at the First Elite Alert Weather team. Awesome team, great bunch of people, and they give the most accurate forecast. And hey, here is the 8-day forecast, and it looks good.
Yeah, good one this week.
The one good news is if you see not much rain showing at all, how awesome is that? Again, and here's the other nice thing. We're finally getting those cooler nights where the nights are down in the 50s and 60s. It's nice to open up the house at night.
Smells like football outside.
Yeah, and there again, UT's game on football. Don't forget to check out their Rivalry Thursday and Varsity All Access on Friday. That gets you prepared for the UT game. But yeah, look at that. Great. I just couldn't ask for better temperatures. And here's a look at your radar. And another good news, it's all clear. It's finally, we've had so much rain here the past few days. I'm constantly finding leaks in this old building. But there's a little tiny up there in Kentucky.
Unlucky guy up there near Paducah or somewhere now.
But other than that,
Paducah.
clear skies. It's finally getting clear. It's finally becoming
Bowling
fall.
green.
And we are so glad about that. But thank you to WVLT Channel 8. Don't forget to download their apps. They've got a news app and a weather app. The news app is great because when the kids are in school, you can get updates on school delays, weather delays, or school closings. And again, a huge thank you to Heather Haley and all the crew there at WVLT First Alert Weather. Always doing a great job in bringing us the most accurate forecast in the area. So thank you to them. We appreciate them. Now that heads us into one of our favorite segments, which is birthdays, brought to you by Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Goodfellas is out there at 1480 North Gateway. Again, the Shape Up Plaza. That's what we're calling it until it sticks. But you can give them a call there. They've got daily happy hour specials between 3 and 5. Go check out those. Don't forget they've got those barbecued pulled pork plates and double smoked bologna sandwiches. Wings Day Wednesday, 75-cent wings. You can't beat that. Gosh, have you tried to go to the store and buy wings right now? It's just crazy, but check that out. Thursday is Singo Bingo. It's free to enter. You can win food and drinks at 7 to 9 on Thursdays. Then on Friday, it's karaoke night, and it's also gentleman's night. Buy one, get one draft beers. So check that out. And then every Saturday, they've got live music, 8 to midnight there. And that's ladies' night. Buy one, get one margaritas and Bahama Mamas. And don't forget, if it's a Friday football game and it's at home, if you're a Rockwood middle school and high school football player or cheerleader, you can get a free personal pizza after the game. So go out and see them. Again, wings, burgers, and they even have breakfast all day. So check them out. They've updated their hours a little bit. So Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2. But we appreciate Goodfellas. They're really trying to do a lot in the community. And great folks out there. So go see them. Tell them you saw them here on Small Town Network. And tell them thanks for being sponsored. But here's today's birthdays.
Yeah, today we have Mary Gallion, Ramona Drew, John Taylor,
and Jonathan Harrell, yeah. And then birthdays coming up later in the week.
Yeah, we got Jimmy Pelfrey, Mary Sue Kelly, Savannah Evans, Dottie Snow Tubb, Rusty Drummond, Brenda Wolf.
Yeah, and some more.
Yeah, Betty J. Moore, Patty Asham,
Christina Prince Verger, Jan Eddings, Susan Lipcott Odom, Sheila Blackwell, also my buddy Kevin Pollock is his old saying, say what? Happy birthday to Kevin. My uncle Jeff Winterstein, a buddy of mine from high school, Louis DeSocia, Matt George, Travis Beavis Ogle, Tracy Matthews, and Missy Zavona. And here's one we had a picture sent in.
Yeah, there's my cousin Donnie. Now he's out there in Columbia, South Carolina, but picture on the left, that he is there with all us kids from my mom's family, and he's the little boy there in the red and white striped shirt, and on the right hand side he's got stripes he's holding.
Yeah, the big striper fish. And again, if you have a birthday, anniversary, any sort of special occasion, send it in to us. Send us a picture, video, anything like that, and we would love to share it on the program. We'll tell you more at the end of the program how to contact us. But that heads us now into our other interest segment, which is brought to you, my good friends, Country Tonight out there in Pigeon Forge. So many shows going on now. You've got many options. If you don't want to drive late, Tuesdays and Thursdays right now, they have a matinee show that starts at 3 o'clock. Awesome shows. Also, don't forget to check out the celebrity concert, but man, really great show. It goes by so fast. It's packed full of music, but it's so good. It really, really is awesome.
They've been good to us as well. They've given us tickets for drawings.
Yeah, and they're going to give
and
us some tickets for upcoming celebrity concerts and stuff that are coming up. So we really appreciate Jeff, the general manager out there at Country Tonight. Go see them, 129 Showplace Boulevard, right there just at the beginning of Pigeon Forge. You can contact them 453-2003 or go check out the schedule on countrytonightpf.com. Here's one we've been talking about, and it's actually here this week.
Yeah, Olympian Comes Home fundraiser to restore the Sharifa Barksdale track. And it's at Harriman High School. She's going to have let you take pictures, and she's going to sign autographs, and that's at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and in case you don't remember, she competed in the '84 LA Olympics doing the 400-meter hurdles. October 1st, here's a poker run.
Yeah, a poker run to benefit St. Jude, which is always a great thing. It's got 5 stops: Smokehouse Bar and Grill, Spring City Resort and Marina, Airhead Resort just down the river, and Factory Direct Marine and RV. And you can contact the Smoky Mountain Punishers, LEMC, I'm not sure what that stands for, at 865-466-1556. or at Smoky Mountain Chapter at yahoo.com.
Yeah, and again on October 1st, we'll have more information coming soon, but right here in Rockwood, it'll be our Fall Festival.
Our Fall Festival, and that's one of the things that we were talking about when you're going to these other events that we're talking about, and if you walk up and there's somebody that's got some food that you just think is phenomenal, and you want them to be here, snag a card. They've all got cards. Or if there's a craftsman that's got something they've made you think is wonderful and you'd love to see them here, snag their card, get those to me, and we'll ask them to come, and a good chance they might. But we're having our Fall Festival on October the 1st. We've still got booth spaces available. If you want to be a vendor, get a hold of us through the Small Town Network, and I'll set you up, make sure you can do that. There's a small fee, and it goes to benefit the Rockwood Merchant Association. And Wilk Production Studio is going to do sound.
Yeah, we're going to be playing music out there as always.
And we'll probably do some live remotes from the Small Town Network that day.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. And if you're a vendor, contact us if you want to be a part of it. Still time to do that, but gosh, it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, right now walk over to your calendar and mark that date to come downtown.
Yeah, and another thing coming on really soon here in Rockwood is John Schneider.
John Schneider and Cody McCarver. Everybody remembers John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard and Cody McCarver from Confederate Railroad, and they're going to be here live at the Rec on October 22nd. Tickets are available. You call Bill Anderson at 615-585-9301, and that show's going to be at 6 o'clock, but that's right down here at the Rockwood Event Center Museum.
Yeah, and we had the Pirate Festival. Now they've got the Medieval Fair coming up.
Medieval Fair is going to be over at 500 Fisk Road, the same place that the Pirate Fair was. Yep. And that's over in Harriman, and this is going to be, man, this is going on a long time.
Yeah.
It's going to be the first and second, so nothing says you can't go over to the Medieval Fair and then come back here to Rockwood and see us on our Fall Festival, and then they're going to be there on the 2nd. They're going to be on there 8th, the 9th, the 15th, and the 16th, so it's going to go on for a long, long time.
Yeah, and there again is your ticket prices.
Yeah, 13 to an old man like me, it's going to cost you $20, 5 to 12, it's going to cost you 10, and if you're under 4, or you can pass for under 4, you're going to get in free.
Yeah. And they actually, they sent us a video. So as usual, we're going to share that video with you. So here they are.
We want people to feel that they have a sense of belonging, that this is a safe place. Leave whatever's bothering you outside at the door, right? And then you don't have to pick it up when you leave. People have a choice of what they want to do with their time and their money, right? So they have to have something that is worth it for them. One thing nice about Medieval Fair and Renaissance Festival is that there's something for the whole family. Everybody can have a good time. They get to feel like they've gone into a time machine and they've gone back in time, and now they're in England. And they get to experience this other world where they can meet the king, they can get up on stage, they can have a turkey leg and beer. So it's really that they get to be part of it. If they want to dress up, they can enter the costume contest. We have people that say they brought their family every single year. They look forward to it, and the kids grow up and they can do more things. So I think it's a feeling of belonging for them too. They're part of it. It's like Alice in Wonderland. They've gone through the mirror, right? And they're in it.
Yeah, so go check that out there. And again, there's the ticket prices and that link down there if you want more information, or just shoot us a message and we would be glad to pass that along to you. But now I got a little brief update. You hear the music in the background. We always talk about our Ukrainian friends, Uzori. We thank them so much. Good friends of mine for a long time. Here is them at Dollywood with me almost 20 years ago. And here is another picture of them more recently. But they obviously had been separated and they haven't been together because the city of Mykolaiv, where they all used to live, has been a major target of the Russian army. Still continues to be that way, lots of attacks. But I got some cool video I wanted to share with you. They finally were able, and I've been working on trying to get what the town is that they were in, but hadn't got a response back. There's a major time difference. It's already getting towards the later in the evening there. But got some video. This is them performing for the first time together again since the war started. And they continue to do all kinds of benefits for their armed forces. But it's so good to see Uzori back together again. All my friends, they are still safe. They're still alive. We're thankful for that. We pray for them all the time. But again, so nice to see all of them back together. And I know that they were so excited about finally being back together again, because it's still rough over there. You don't see much on the news anymore. But here's a neat little thing. We got this is actually an update just the other day, on Monday, I believe it was. They showed how actually the Ukrainian forces have really pushed back the Russian forces, especially in Kharkiv. And if you look on the left, that's September 6th. The red area is the Russian military controlled areas, and the purple is held by the Ukrainians. But if you look there on the right side, just 6 days later, the Ukrainian army really pushed back the Russians, and they did it with such a speed that it really took the Russians off guard. Thanks to the BBC for that graphic there. But good to see that they're making some advancements. They're pushing Russia back out of their country. Great to see my Ukrainian friends Uzori back together again.
And I think that's the strength in the weapons that we're sending over there, but it's also a softening of the Russians.
Yeah. And, I mean, they've got to be running out of stuff. This has been going on for months now. But again, good to see my Ukrainian friends Uzori back together. We love you guys. Thank you as always for your music. And so glad that you guys are still safe and that you're able, and they're such dedicated musicians. They're out there doing benefits for their Ukrainian forces and for the cities there in Ukraine. So really, really good to see them back together. Now, again, if you need copies of anything, you got an event going on, you're a vendor and you're looking to be a part of the Fall Festival, any of that stuff, John will tell you how you contact us.
Yeah, you can get a hold of us at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com, but the easiest, probably the quickest way of doing it is just send us a message on Facebook at the Small Town Network page.
Yeah, so again, wrapping up another week.
Like and share.
Yeah, don't forget, like and share. We've got the YouTube channel. I always forget to mention that, but Small Town Network Live on YouTube. You just look that up. There's a lot of small town stuff on YouTube, but look for Small Town Network Live. Look down our page. You'll see some shared stuff from that. You can see all of it in HD on that channel, where Facebook kind of brings it down a little bit in resolution. Got to thank Miss Clement's class, the journalism class, doing such a great job. But yeah, the end of another program, another week goes by, but hey, the weather's getting nicer. The fall weather's here. Football has started again in all forms. So it's finally really good. But But yeah, so if you got a birthday occasion, anything like that, hey, don't forget, like and share this show. We appreciate it. Comment and let us know what you think. But yeah, so we're wrapping up another week. So from everybody here at the Small Town Network, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
Yeah, and thanks for watching, everybody.
Everybody be safe.